play action on first down. Now sliding to his left. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. So now it's second and long. The run inside. It's Sanford. Got enough for the first. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
Looking for a gap. It's Sanford. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Looking for a man. It's Henry. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Townsend. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Longhorns come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the draw, it's Sanford. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And down he goes.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He stopped well short of the line to gain at the 22. Not a chip shot field goal, but certainly makeable. We'll see what they do on 4th down.
Defensively on 3rd and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure you get at least to the sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let them throw the football. Make them throw it underneath. And how about this quarterback? He does an unbelievable job scrambling around, now hitting the gas, picks up so many yards. Now he makes it a 4th down and
could be headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they take it in for 6 more points. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Henry. makes the grab. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Longhorns are flying down the field. On the run, it's Harris. A lot of chapters in this rivalry. They've been in different conferences. They've been in the same conference, and now they're going to the SEC to elevate this feud.
And I feel like it just takes rivalry games in the SEC to a whole new level, right? When you think about Texas and Oklahoma, you think about past Heisman Trophy winners and national championships. And now, David, you're adding that to Florida, Georgia, Alabama, LSU. It's just an entirely different level now.
And it's just fun to watch rivalries in college football, and we've lost a lot of them with expansion. This one we get to keep. I love that they're both going to the SEC. They're going to play each other a bunch. We're going to still have this Red River rivalry that gets so many people excited. It's an unbelievable event.
Snags it, and he's open. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Running inside, it's Sanford. Maybe a crease. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the back. Looking to pass, it's Henry. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Texas! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got an open man. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Running it to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pressure coming. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I'll tell you what, it's so nice to speed that clock up with the quarterback. Hit him early, hit him often. Those shots start to add up. That thing comes out all over the place.
He's got it on the run, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. That is the freshman defensive end. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. The 40, the 30, the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Longhorn.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick spin on the run. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Henry. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. There he goes. Touchdown, Texas. And they take it in for 6 more points. And Bevo's really starting to snarl right now, and he'd love to rub the Sooner Schooner's face right in it, David.
Yeah, they got it cooking. The Longhorns are looking good. In this rivalry game, you got half the crowd in this burnt orange, Jesse, that is going bananas right now.
Boomer Sooner's got the weapons, though, guys, on offense. You've got the horses on the outside to turn this thing into a track meet. I know you're down here, but you can change this game. It just takes one play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Harris. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. On the run, it's Sanford. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Winston. Turning it on. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Motion from the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Harris. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Henry. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Texas! And the route is on. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. There to make the stop, and boy, does he love to try that spin move. Only got him 6 that time. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to it. Plows through the defense. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Snagged it, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Makes it past the marker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Motion from the wideout. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. Finding some room. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special.
This game always brings out the best in both teams, but today, Jesse, Texas' best was a little better.
And this is a win for them that's going to help their recruiting. Coaches are going to get paid for, but most importantly, David, Texas gets bragging rights for another whole year.
A whole year of bragging. And a whole year of telling OU fans, you're not as good as us. You can throw up the hook 'em horns. You can do it with pride. A lot on the line every year in the Red River rivalry.
It may not be a crown, but it's a hat, and it is golden. In this latest edition of the Red River rivalry, it goes to Texas. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Until next time, that'll do it for this edition of EA Sports College Football. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.